Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about NFs and dealing with bullying or ostracization or feeling excluded, that kind of thing. I am kind of responding to an NF Geeks kind of thread where I did notice they were talking about bullying and being an NF and having trouble um, fitting in society in a lot of ways. Um, Pardon my jacket. It's cold as fuck in California right now. It's like 35 degrees outside, and it's like California. We don't heat inside indoors, and it's cold. If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe I need to elaborate some more. Is NFs are the Idealists group in Myers-Briggs, and I guess the young study of psychology and personality typing, and we're very concerned with authenticity and being true to ourselves and really desiring that we're the idealist temperament. We're 13% of like around there, 10 to 13% of the population, and we get bagged on a lot because we're looking for the I guess the realm of truth for the most part. How I experienced it as an INFJ is that I did experience bullying from a very young age. I was always ostracized and I was always put alone. Like every group I was in I was put alone. Um, I was always put to the side, and like if I would try to be friends with a bunch of boys, like it was just like you're excluded. Like you're the different one. We know you're the different one, and I think it's an NF trait to say that, um, you know, we're very kind and we're very caring. We're very like deep and sensitive. And I think for the most part, people see that as weakness. And the reason why I want to make this video is to say that being an NF, that sensitivity, that real strong caring and kindness and being really true to yourself is not weakness. It's the ultimate strength. It truly is the only strength that there is. And I think when people see that, I think that they're backwards thinking. I think they're jealous. I think that they're pissed off. And so I've been kind of thinking about this. I asked one of my friends, who's an ENFJ, what he thinks, and he said he goes bullied all the time. And I would say ENFJs would probably get bullied for speaking their mouth out and questioning things openly. Because I question things, but I keep them really inside. And I think that an ENFJ would be like question things really openly, but then like question an ESTJ, and then would beat the shit out of them or something. And then I saw this other video of this girl who's an ENFP, and yes, ENFPs are fucking great, fun, interesting, cool people. They're just I wish I was an ENFP. Like this girl was saying on an NF Geeks thread. She was saying, I got bullied because I'll be friends with she was a girl and was friends with a bunch of boys, and like these other girls were jealous and all that, and why can't you be this as cool as like everyone else? All my friends in ENFP because she's like that too, but because she's so engaging and fun and interesting to boot. Other people get jealous of that, so she got kind of hazed a little bit. And I think INFPs have it pretty bad too. Like they're out in their own little world. Like I'm out in my own little world too, like majorly. But like, okay, let's just say this is an example. And like this is how I would be at lunch. I'm studying, I'm looking, I'm reading. I wouldn't talk to anyone at lunch, just to say. And I'm just sitting there, and if I was like doodling something like weird or like a poem or some weird, like something that's not normal, in the view of society, I would be like, turn the page. Like if I saw someone coming by, I'd be like, shut the page and like pretend I'm doing a math homework or something. An INFP would probably just keep going because they're less concerned with how people are perceiving them. So I think that they get this they carry this sensitivity on their sleeves much more. I hide my sensitivity, but it comes out very easily. So I think INFPs get bullied hard. I remember Back to the Future, God, what's his name? George McFly, I think. the main guy's dad is a fucking INFP, and he's like he's bullied the entire time. They call him a wuss and a pussy and all this whole thing. And, Biff, the main guy, I think he's an ESTJ, total ESTJ. And, he's a really sensitive, sweet soul, and he's writing this book. He's writing a novel in school, and, like, they changed the future and all that, and then instead of, like, him, like, dropping out and become this loser, he, like, writes this book and makes $1 million and becomes a world-famous writer. And I think that's very, very indicative, like, an INFP. Like, I feel like they're so talented people, and we consistently beat them down, and it's fucking bullshit. I'm pissed about it. And they're just, I'm very similar to an INFP. We're very similar people, I think, for the most part. We're very concerned with authenticity. We're very concerned with being really, really true to ourselves. We're very concerned with being as true to ourselves, and we strive for this idealism, this very high idealism. That's so scary for other people, because most people are just worried about living their own lives. And I think that I got bullied or ostracized because I swam and I was better at my sport than everyone else was at theirs. And because I put so much fucking emphasis and I fucking put my heart into this entire thing, and I was better than everyone at almost everything. I'm not trying to brag, it's just fucking true. And because I put all my effort and energy into it, that's why. And I got a lot of pushback. I had a fucking Letterman jacket in freshman year, and no one else did. It just was like, and the people, I remember wearing it, and people were like, "What do you think you are?" kind of thing. So I kind of more distanced myself away from people, rather than, I didn't really hang out with people and then let them fucking beat me. I didn't get beat up or anything, but I got socially ostracized. So I just wanted to talk about that with bullying, and I think the solution is, I don't think the bullies go away, and I don't think I've ever felt anything really bad from SPs. To be honest, I don't think that SP types have really bullied me. I think it's mostly SJs, and they see that we're not being part of their group. We're not conforming to the rules. We're not listening to them, and they piss us off, and we piss them off. And there are more of them than us. So I think naturally in a school setting or a office setting or work setting, they have the high ground. And I think that's very challenging. So moving forward as an NF, if you're an NF, or you're an SJ, or you're an SP or an NT, I typically am friends with the NTs. Most of my friends are NTs, so I don't feel much bullying from them either. That's why I say that. I think that as an NF, you need to be yourself. You need to 100% be the authentic person, because you will change the people around you, and you will influence the people around you and make them better people. So it doesn't matter if they bully you or they ostracize you or make you feel different or strange or weird. Keep doing it. Keep being what. You're not weird to me. I promise you, you're not a weird person. I think that other people might think that you'll study something interesting, or you'll write poetry, or make art, or do something that's just not normal, or what's expected of you from society. And if you feel like you really need to do it, because it's better for you in the long run. I think it's just better for you as a person to do that, and it'll change the world. You'll make, even if you're not the best artist of all time, who cares? You made art. There's nothing better than that. There isn't. And I think that NFs are creative people. We are very creative in certain ways. I'm not really creative, I can't fucking draw, but I can come up with really crazy conceptual ideas. So I think a lot of NFs are that way too, and we definitely focus on symbolism. So I just wanted to kind of vent about that, because it was kind of bothering me. I did know some people and friends who were in that situation, and I just wanted to kind of come up with some hope for the future, hope for the young kids coming up. And if you're watching this on MBTI, any of that, keep doing you. That's the only thing you can do, and you always have to try to understand other people. Always. Thanks, guys.